Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my I was Jumpman J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay. They want my way, I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23, mixed with Minute Maid. A flea, you got a problem, you could catch this fate. Just take a seat, I'm about my bread like a bakery. I've been the best, that's for the set. I'm Chef Boyardee. From the Midwest, that's to the death. Ain't no around me. They bout that like. They gotta eat, I feed my fam with this rap. No script, no acting. When we see that action, round of applause. Standing ovation, I stand over you hating because if we gotta crash them, see, but for the occasion, I'm a boss though, and I'm content with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business in every way, can't take no loss. I'ma keep winning into that day. I'm Wi-Fi. Throwing up billions right in my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was Jumpman J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was Jumpman J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay. I'm taking shots from the free throw, need 23 bands for street smoke, 100 bands to scrap, and half of that if they need more. Want my swag and bag, but they need no. Everything I did for that was unbelievable. Hair twisted and not nappy, I'm black and I'm top heavy. I'm from the block with for shock value. I ran from fence to fence, I would hop. With blue cheese bins in a knot, they want my way, they want my wave. I'm on my way, stay out my face, so keep it 1K, you either fake. I'm getting paid, I make a tick before I end off my day. Hey, they want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was Jumpman J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was Jumpman J.
Welcome to a new episode of 2K TV.
We've been talking My Player builds over the last few weeks with the dev team, but this week we're talking with the community.
Yes, you might notice a new logo.
An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Kevin Harlan here with... So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Rozier's out there with ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Williams is out there with Wood. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Walker in at the point. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning, and that's where you have to keep your focus.
Clock at 6. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
is Rozier. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Softly drops in the floater.
You know, at 6'1" now, Scary Terry has to have that floater in his bag, and he just showed you that he does.
Houston moving it around. Williams finds Wood. Here's Walker. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Hayward can hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Outside Williams. Now the pass to Walker. Here's Wood. He's covered by Washington. 6 to shoot. Walker with it. Washington's on him. Wood with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rozier against Oladipo. Rozier with the ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Ball with the bucket. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 1. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Rozier for 3. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for Houston. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Hayward against Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cousins. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Oladipo. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Graham's checked in. Back to Walker. And stolen by Zeller. Over in the corner, Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Rozier's got 5.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
Walker against Graham. And Walker kicks to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Rozier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Graham against Walker. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the...
Passes it to Washington. Ball feeling it out a bit. And then Washington with the dunk.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Junior. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Williams. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Ball against Walker. Ball no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Hornets trail by 15. Hayward outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Ball with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. That's good from Porter on the assist by Walker. Porter's got 7.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A floater. Wood with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Washington. Here's Hayward. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 5 points in the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Outside Porter. Back to Walker from past the arc. The shot will not fall. And the Hornets now going the other way. Hayward against Oladipo. Here's Zeller. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boys. Certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Hornets trail by 13. And the Hornets call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
6 on the shot clock.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Williams dishes to Walker. From downtown, carries it from three-point range. Walker's got 13.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, lit up the floor. He dropped in 29 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hornets trail by 18. Graham kicks to Washington. Graham against Wood. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Brown comes in for Porter. Biombo is checked in for the Hornets. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Back to Graham. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. That's a 2 from Rozier. No good again that time. Houston leading by 18. And it's Gordon penetrating, and he comes up with the deuce. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Ball, the pass to Biombo. Rozier looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
When Rozier is attacking the defense like that, I think it really bodes well for his team. They want him to be.
And so it's Houston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. All out there with Rozier, and it's Hayward in at the small forward.
I'll tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Stolen by Walker. To the paint, Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Thrown down that time by the 6'4" Oladipo. Don't let that height fool you. This guy can go throw it down.
Poked away. Stolen by Walker. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Right wing. Here's Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Ball, Walker. Excellent D there from Ball.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Rozier kicks the ball. Here's Zeller, and he banks in the layup. Zeller's got 6 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Oladipo outside. Connects from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 18.
A very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Ball against Walker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. Porter's checked in for the Rockets. Ball against Walker. Ball kicks to Washington. Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Walker the pass to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. And finished off by Wood.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Charlotte calls timeout. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
And here's Walker outside. Hits it from three-point range. Walker's got 16.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Minutes gone now in the third quarter. Rozier against Porter. Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Rockets leading by 18. Left side, Porter. Here's Walker, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. The Hornets also changing it up. Biyombo comes in for P.J. Washington, and it's Bridges in for Terry Rozier. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And in a positionless league, Clark, those classic tweeners like Miles Bridges.
Here's Walker. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. To the right side. .141 left in the third. House. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Hornets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Bridges against Brown. Martin dishes to Graham. Over Wall, and he hits the jump shot. Graham's got his second basket of the night.
And you need those kinds of looks if you want to figure out a way to snap out of that funk.
Back to Walker. Pass to Wall. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game. For a point guard, he can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
The Rockets making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Now here's Graham. Guarded close. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, letting it. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Graham throws it down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Walker looking for an opening. From deep. Offline. And so it's Houston cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Junior's out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Williams at the power forward. Back to Walker. Williams finds Walker. Houston moving it around. It's deflected.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Against Williams. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
To the wing on the left. Here's Cousins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hayward goes in. Good on the shot.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
And that one's good. Cousins.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Williams against Ball. Here's Zeller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Well, you've got to like the way Zeller takes it strong there in order to draw the foul.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Walker finds Oladipo. Now Cousins. Pass to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Walker. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hayward can hit. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the Rockets making a change here. Woods checked in. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Someone said, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. Yep. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
no
that long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Pass to Rozier. And here's Hayward. Back to Rozier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Oladipo, the pass to Williams. Houston moving the ball around. The kick out to Walker. The tray. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 5th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Rozier against Oladipo. Shot from the low block. Wood with the block. Walker finds Cousins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, Cousins doing a nice job using his strength on the drive to draw the foul and overpower a defender there.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Count it, good. Cousins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And in a two-game season series, you always want to take charge of game one, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Hornets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Walker.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Manuel House is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And that one's good. House.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside, Martin. Outside, Ball. 5 to shoot. Over Walker. They get the rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, the shot misses. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Go.
bronze. You man are going bronze this year. Storms. On this year, gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and man, I'm strong this year. Big like John this year, ball like LeBron this year. Storms got a platinum plat, but you man are going bronze this year. Yeah, they wanna. That's a. You get. If I say this, they might revolt, but I'm the king of grind by default. Big ego, man can't diss my amigo. Old school bad boy like Figo. Anywhere they go, then we go. Yo, big flips, hop out the jet first. Man, I run into the money till my leg hurts. And you don't rap, you just network. Name a young MC with my net worth. I Google lied, they said that I'm 1.5, but I made that last night. And money don't make me fry, but they got mad when I said them in a million of gram. These gatekeepers are and you old guys make me sick. They just take the. So in other words, I phone crazy T like yo Titch. You was right about him, he's a. Ain't no diss tracks, I just switch. Then we move on and get rich. On this year, gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year, ball like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man are going bronze this year. She said that I don't mean to intrude, but I love the smell of your. I said thanks babe, yours too. Big Mac, I'm a real fly dude. If I'm in the race, I won't lose. When you hit the stage, you get booed. If I'm in the race, I won't lose. You ain't bad, you're just rude. Lamborghini too sporty. She ain't bad, she just. I'm a big man, but I'm not 40. Anything that I drop top 40. Why them boys don't support me? Oh, them boys are too hatey. I don't know, they just hate me. Overall, underrate me, humble them. On this year, gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year, ball like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man are going bronze this year. On this year, gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year, ball like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man are going bronze this year.
underrated like the last person, Lil Uzi. All the data and the analytics couldn't track the drip when I'm in the lips. When I got out, caught up in the fourth. Then my other Hamilton was like my pulling up like my name was Christoph. When I lift off, got you Afro bang in the Hall of Fame, and I love this game till I we gon' pull up when it's game time. Side hustling on the baseline. Now we get never waste time. Now won't stop till the game mine. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Side hustle on the baseline.
They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid by 20.